Life will routinely test you, and when you're tested, the default is to fall back to your level of training, which you've heard me call your habituations. That's the familiar groove that your thoughts, emotions, and actions will want to fall into, like water running downhill and finding a stream bed. When you try to transcend your old ways and do something different, it's going to feel awkward and wrong in a way. You're not going to feel like you're acting as yourself, and it's going to be uncomfortable. This is how you'll know that you're doing something different than the way you've done it before. And you have to do it differently if you want to get different results out of your life. You have a story that you're telling yourself in your head. You have excuses for why your life is not the way that you want it to be right now. When people say things like, I'm not disciplined, or I'm not wired that way, I can't do that, the truth is that you're infinite and you're all things. You're both good and evil. You're both disciplined and undisciplined. It's your beliefs and habituations that paint the particular picture that you're experiencing right now. The more positively you're able to think and reframe the things that are happening around you, the more elevated your vibes will be. And when you're in a good mood and you're feeling empowered and confident, doing the right thing is much easier. You change the story you're telling yourself in your head by changing your actions one small step at a time. Find ways to make one little change and let it snowball from there. What you're looking for is an inroad where you can make small positive changes in the right direction, one step at a time. Your beliefs about your ability to change are what needs to change. Not just your beliefs when you're in a positive frame of mind and everything is going well, but what happens when you get all fired up, then you hit resistance and start doubting yourself. What's the default pattern that your brain runs through then? It's very helpful to remember recent smaller wins to get through this. It's really helpful to open up a journal and read about all the things that you did well over the last month in a review. It's also really helpful to adopt a mindset of, I already decided this is important and needed to be done, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it now, regardless of how I feel and regardless of the unhelpful thoughts that are dancing around in my head at the moment. If you're doing your visualization work, this can help you identify as the ideal version of yourself who already has this very mindset. Action cures fear. Procrastination fertilizes it. When you think up a great idea to improve your life, take action on it immediately. This is a fantastic habit to develop. Maybe you have a great idea one day and record it in your journal. Ask yourself, what steps can I take towards this right now? If you get started right away when the iron is hot, your excitement about the idea can be used as fuel to get the ball rolling and get you through the first few steps and break through that initial resistance. Then you can record your progress in a journal, how you feel about it, and schedule your next steps on your calendar. Refer back to your journal to get yourself excited about the idea again when you come back to work on it more. When you're all fired up, feeling motivated and ready to do something, that's the time to take big steps in the right direction. This fired up energy is powerful and extremely useful. Don't waste it on making plans for future you to do. It's a trick, it's a trap. Don't fall for it. He's not going to be nearly as excited as the you right now who's just had the great idea and is all jazzed up. Take action, make progress, break the initial resistance, and build the habit. Make it easy for future you to come back after newly excited you already broke the resistance and got the ball rolling. Learn to move with these natural energy cycles that occur within you.